Hi, everybody. It's Dr. Laura with Connecting the Dots, Truth Bombs. So this is where I come in and we just kind of put some information out there. It's a 5-minute meeting and just try to get you aware of something that might impact either you or a child. So today what I want to focus on is the COVID vaccine, which has now been approved by the FDA. Moderna's Spikevax has been approved for children 6 months old through 11 years. And these are the ones that they are considering to have an increased risk. Now, I just want to always bring us back to a timeline. So especially for those children, I'm going to say about 4 years and under. This is such a pivotal time for brain development. And one of the things that we do know about the shot is that it does have a chance to move around the body and it can go into the brain. Yes, it can. And it can truly impact a developing child, as well as children that are on their way to 2 years old. That's when their gut is maturing. So putting this into their body is going to have a very far-reaching effect, as well as their immune system is developing up till age 3. You're actually putting in information, genetic information that has the possibility of changing their immune function for the rest of their life. Then the 4th year is when your cerebellum is really developing. And your cerebellum is involved in coordination of all different kinds of things, not just your body movement, but in coordinating circuits of your brain. Now, obviously, this is my thoughts, and I'm putting them out there because I do think we need to have caution when we're making these decisions. Now, ultimately, whatever you decide, that's your right to choose, just like I want to have my rights preserved. But you also need to have an informed decision. I would love for you to go take a look at some information over on Children's Health Defense. Another great resource is, make sure I get his name right, is James Rogusky, which I actually had him on a podcast a couple of years ago. And that's James, Rogusky. But one of the things that I thought was really interesting about his post was it literally listed out things that you should watch for. So we already know that myocarditis and pericarditis are at a risk in our male population, especially ages 12 to 24. So myocarditis is the muscle of the heart. Pericarditis, peri is around the heart. Adverse reactions have included seizures, chest pain, shortness of breath, vomiting, and even fainting. Parents are told when the shot is administered to stay nearby for up to an hour after their child's injection, just in case their toddler has a severe allergic reaction or passes out. The vaccine may not protect all recipients, yet Moderna continues pushing forward mass vaccines. What we know about that has come across since this shot has been introduced is that not only are we seeing young children, but adults alike are not having the type of outcomes as expected. Another great resource is Dr. Peter McCullough. So I don't sit on a soapbox just to put my opinion out there, but I read from authors, intelligent medical professionals, researchers who have looked at this situation, and they're asking us to make sure that we do our due diligence before we make a decision to do any shot. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.